Improving our highway system is an undertaking that requires vision and visioning. The Office of Landscape Architecture has created a dynamic and interactive experience that helps community members, transportation partners, and regulatory agencies visualize not only the pressing need for system improvements, but also the solution. In an interactive, web-based interface, stakeholders can explore proposed projects at their own pace. Users can interact with both existing conditions and proposed conditions. They can turn on simulations illustrating such impacts as sea level rise and see the inundation of the existing roadway, as well as the inundation effects on the proposed improvements. For larger projects, users can move up and down the corridor to see the effects throughout the project limits. Stakeholders can also fly through design alternatives for proposed projects with video simulations that clearly illustrate design proposals.
A rural, coastal landscape of hills, ocean, scattered houses and ranch buildings, and a sandy beach where Scotty Creek enters the Pacific Ocean are the setting at the Gleason Beach Realignment Project site. A bridge spans the floodplain of Scotty Creek above the 1% flood elevation and realigns the highway east of coastal erosion projected to occur by the year 2100. Views from public areas to the ocean are largely unchanged. However, the bridge changes views to the hills. Visual contrast with the rural setting is reduced by coloring the bridge to blend with muted, earthy tones of the beach, using see-through bridge rails, and by painting metal rails to harmonize with coastal colors. Help select paint color for rails by reviewing options on the project website and submitting your comments. Thank you.
Users can dig deeper into a project context and view information from partnering agencies. Here we can see the information from BCDC explaining the sea level rise that will affect the Bay Area. Project information can also be displayed from Caltrans internal offices showing site-specific impacts. This information from our environmental office shows existing habitat and topography constraints for a project on State Route 1. In a time of social distancing, this virtual experience allows us to make our outreach, communication, and engagement more effective than ever. Stakeholders can zoom into specific areas of interest, click links to see various project alternatives, and view video simulations from a driver's perspective or from the air. By integrating GIS mapping, state-of-the-art rendering tools, and a web-based platform, the Office of Landscape Architecture has created an experience with a simple interface that is both flexible and scalable for various project types and user groups.